Hello YouTube. We're gonna do one more before I end this recording session. So let's go help Brayflux or Bry I forget how you say their like names. I don't really need that too long. What are these skills? Ah, okay, I remember. That's why I kept them because they're not bad skills, but they're not ones I often use. The things we do for cheese. Hello. What's the hurry, Venture? Something happened over at the Gabi settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry ye the Raincatcher Gully. Yes. The trip. Speak with Brave Fluxaltox. That's the reason I also did it, is because this is the dungeon that I was talking about earlier. I know this dungeon's gonna take a little bit. That's kind of why I wanted to go up until we got to the dungeon. Hey, Miss Altok. She shush. Tongue flaps of Weiscape be reaching ears of Brayflux. Uplander is come for tasty fresh Gabi treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty beasts chase Gabi flock from home. Gabi flock needs goodly Uplander gives safety to Longstop. With much hand lending. Let's do this. Tension, activate. Panacea, Brayflux's Longstop. Meet the Longstop ally. There. Hello, friend. they have Cure 2 here, so they can heal me better. Because I was gonna say, I'm definitely taking more damage than I was with the other mexes, but they also can heal a significant amount more with that Cure 2, I'm pretty sure. I've only briefly been using it on my white mage. I haven't really needed to use it. But yeah. Hey, Goblin Pathfinder. Shit. Gobby Flock in danger. Uplanders take gate key. Open head gate. Thank you. I don't think there's anything here either. Yeah. We gotta beat these guys that are by the gate. And then we'll open it. Conjure? Conjure, forget how to heal me? The hell was that? Had a lot of health gone there. Okay, we have all them, so open gate. I like how he's facing me. It looks like his ass is facing me or something. This is such a weird looking enemy. I never really paid attention to it until recently. It's like it has its beak, but it's like a dinosaur. Or like a... that's the tail. I was gonna say like a peacock, but... Peacock is its tail that's like that on its head. Oops. I looked away for a second. I was looking at OBS. Okay. One down. Kindly uplander Gobby Flock. Hey. Go on without me. I forgot about that. If you, like, protect the Goblin Pathfinders, they usually give you a chest. Kinda how you get the chest in this area. This Goblin Pathfinder. Hand blending. Get the chest. Uplander saves Gobby Flock. Huzzah! Zaha! Hand lending. Thank you for the chest. Many thanks. Many thanks. You're welcome, buddy. I got his chest, right? Pretty sure. Oh, he's getting attacked up here. I'm coming, buddy. On me. This is always one that I always feel like is not gonna make it because I always trigger him before I remember him being up here. That's the boss in this area, right down there. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's one of the boss arenas. Oh yeah, you can give me a chest, right? Yep. Thank you. Oops. How's he not coming to me? You literally provoked him. Hey, I'll talk. Nice of you to show up. I shall see to thunder afoot. Abby, boom! Abby, boom! Shaku, shaku, fire boom! Ooh, Gabby, boom! Present for kindly uplander. That's on me, sir. Damn, you really don't like that. Hey. Bad boy. Bad boy. Me. Me. I was expecting Brave Luck to be more helpful. Nah, me. Do what you want. Oh, thank you. No, thank you. Boom. No hand landing? Okay, looks like there's another turn off over here we can check. Hand landing? Hand landing? Nope, no hand landing. Sad times. Oh, thank you. Take a damn eye to yourself. Hello, been there. Hi, buddy. I don't actually remember how you fight. Keep your light to yourself. Ew, mudded on me. There was bubbles over there. They on me. Okay, let's go, Dragon Boy. Taking shit. Arrive in the heart of Longstop. Long stop gut gate. Leave them be. Oh shit, I dodged it. Why is he by himself? Why didn't he come over with the rest of them? He's gonna have to fight it anyway, so I might as well bring another one. This one's weak. Anyway, he wouldn't survive long, so. Anything over here? I don't think so. I think they just roam back and forth over here. I feel like it's pretty straightforward now. Wait. I think there might be a chest down there, maybe. But I don't think there's any other, like, super hidden areas, like, you can miss going up. Because you don't have to actually go up to any of the villages, as far as I remember. You just have to get from, like, you just have to get the key for that first one, and then after that, all the other ones are optional. I believe. Is there not even a chest over here? Keep your chaotic eye to yourself. Okay, there is nothing over here. Just enemies. I don't remember. I kind of thought the more I was like walking down there that there was nothing there but the enemies, but it's been so long, I just wanted to check it anyway. And we are done with mapping. Do you know what that means? Dungeon boss. Time to take them on. Hey, bitch. This way. Interject has no effect, so can't stop that move. One over there too. I think we should be able to stay over here though. The first blast and then after that. Damn. He was doing a charge move. Couldn't get out of the beam. I'm behind you, so this should be fine. First flash should be fine to stay here. This is not going to be good either of these places. Hit the center, yeah. Hell yeah. Yay! The other thing when they do that. Hey, I'll talk. Ridley Uplander has thanks of Gabby Flock. Flighty Beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has goodly head for fighty think. Fox happy gives tasty fresh gobby treats to Cleaver Uplander. Too clever, Uplander, not cleaver. Cheese! A stinky sweet Gabi treat. Special make with secret Gabi arts. No party complete without Gabi Gouda. Reflex every say. Let's go deliver the stinky sweet cheese. I gather you solved Reflex's little problem. Yeah, here's the goblin cheese. By the gods, that unholy stench. This is, definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How's it made? It's best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Ugh. What do you mean you forgot the wine? Bravo, Lily. Thanks to you, our guests shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lomani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip. He'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you, I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shamani Lomani my regards. And Wineport is just straight up here. Sweet grime and blood. Aye, Eureka Blood, an adventurer, unless I am mistaken, what brings you to Wineport? Here's the order slip. An order, let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of loom and perfume. Costa del Sol. There's also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Jidgeru would not settle for anything less than the best. Drisswitz and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. But perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you've no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary. Of course, say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. But you grow impatient, and Captain must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Brigaliant, who owns and operates the largest winery in Villebrand. Somehow, I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs to beg his assistance. Can you just give me the damn wine? Her husband had left. I meant no harm, sir. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for a man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of this polluted swill. What is it? I am in the middle of an important discussion, and I do not care for interruption. The neophyte vintner bid you speak with me. Ha! Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you ubu urine than sell you my worst vintage. Begone from my sight. Well, up yours and twirl on my axe, sir. I take it he said no. Really, in those words? Well, I cannot say that I am surprised. While there's no denying his passion and skill, the wine baron of Limsolomensa is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. There is a chance, however, small, that another residence of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the Vineruns of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, and as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, and the most flavorful of all wines. Aye, the legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience in that moment. I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh, and was one with all creations. But, as is all too often said, the calamity changed that, and the Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. We cannot convince Briglant to part with his wines. Our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine, and to offer them every gill we can spare. Heard rumors that one of the whatever they are, tending the vineyards, might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. What is this one? Oh no, it's here. I was thinking it was up there, but no, it's here. Bacchus wine, bah, don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. I thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up my goddamn house. Doesn't say. I know the one is like way up. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. Never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. No luck, Most regrettable, but we had to try. But Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion, though I must confess, my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. I know nothing about wine, so all these words I've never heard in my life. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Gomorrah, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that that wondrous ambrosia which once filled me with hope may be forever lost to us. Hey, we made it to level 40. Give a man a drink. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic indeed. There's much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there is a favor I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Vilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die because I was very nearly found one, not far from here. It was there that a man named Dress took me and nursed me back to health. It was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Dress sometimes works as at the Raincatcher Gully docks, so perhaps, however you say that name, can tell you where to find him. Let's sky it, it's style. The now probably says Skyle. I don't know. What a name. Dress? Oh, you mean the hermit? I toss him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself. I sure as hell don't ask. If a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone. I say, if you've a mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the severed stream. We're getting there in levels. You beat the base game in about like level 50, so we're only 10 levels away from like beating 1/12 of the game. Not counting side content. We had so much left to do in this game. Which is good, because it means it's great content. And while I don't know where the game, like, I don't know how Dawn Trail versus, like, Endwalker end, but at least, like, you almost can see the expansions, in my opinion, being, like, seasons. So, like, there's, like, an ending and, like, then there's a new storyline. Like, not new storyline, it still continues the same character kind of stuff. But, like, unlike other things, like when I've done Genshin on here, Zenless, where literally it's not done yet. There's kind of, like, completed, like, seasons on as, like, the best way to describe it, I guess. What? What do you want? Want wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? Can't can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I'm not. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Poor buddy. I'll help you. Stop being annoying to my little drunk buddy. Actually, I'm not even sure he's drunk. I think he just has, like, PTSD and stuff. At least that's the vibe I get from him. More midges over here. I don't know if I ever pointed that out, but when you have targets, they show up on the minimap as those little blue, like, blue circles with silver around it. So you can always kind of spot where they are without actually, like, needing to randomize. Mind you, if it's not a specific enemy that you need to fight, they don't always show it like that, but... quite often when you have, like, extermination missions, they do actually show it. I got rid of the buzzing, buddy. Should be able to relax for like 5 seconds. And I only say that because that's how quick they respawn, since these are already back. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me. Even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the Maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others, no one else survived. I didn't ask for this. Damn it, I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells time, it makes for a fine wine. See, it should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. That to be a damn fate right in the center of my collection mission. Give me that palm wine. Could be worse. Sometimes the fates are really active enemies. I'm gonna teleport up there. The quicker we can move about. The quicker we can move on to other missions and whatnot. It has been some time, Lily. What news do you have of Just? Here you go. Ah yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking, a simplistic, but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Just and I. 2 men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. It is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Lily. By the gods, Lily, listen! I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about Just palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf. A leaf! Which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. We could obtain a cutting. We could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Just found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. On it! Sir, you're hiding the legendary wine somewhere. Where is it? He doesn't even know what he's doing, but, you know. Hopefully he remembers where it is. Pretty sure I remember where the vine is, even. Like where he gets the leaves. It's funny because I've done these missions just recently, but I skipped all the cutscenes and stuff because I was just like powering through it, and I knew I was gonna do it in this mission, like when I did videos, so I didn't bother. Like I'm already gonna see it, so why watch it like 7 times in the week or something, you know? Oh, hello again. What is it? Sleep. Where'd you find it? It's just a leaf, isn't it? Only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gaboo tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of one such beast? If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gaboos are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. Search for a gaboo near the Juggernaut. Do-do-do-do-do. Shejmu. Keep your moldy ass sneeze to yourself. Deliver the Bacchus pudding to Shamani Lomani. It was a very good year. Just noticed the name of the quest. Here you go, Shamani Lomani. What did you just have to say, Lily? Tell me everything. Here you go. Ah, I was right. The smell, this texture. I hold in my hand a Bacchus grapevine cutting. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vintner could... "12 as my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen?" What? You would offer this to me? But why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Glenint, however you say his name. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It'd be selfish for me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you need an... Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be... a 1547 Bacchus. But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be at the ideal time. But now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gigi Ruju will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Lily. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to the captain. Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. We have the wine. Costa del Sol, here we come. The first video I recorded earlier today is already uploaded now. It's past 6 a.m. I'm back on my daily uploads on YouTube. It is the 3rd of May right now, by the way, when I'm recording this. But it'll be, what, May 6th when this is uploaded? Or like released? Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. So what of the wine I asked you to bring? The best you can find, bitch. Is that 7 hells, a 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you. But congratulations, Lily. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin. It's about to begin. You have the look of a woman who has been to the 7th hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victual for a banquet held in her own honor. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. It beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Lady Estola, Lady Lovecraft. Thousands pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, madam. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, she must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Spare her your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment. And unlike me, Lily has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so kind as to enlighten her. Aye, aye, fair is fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be godslayers by his own criteria. If even one found her wanting, she would be rejected without a second thought. But if she proved herself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support her cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complacent in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you deigned to test Lily with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure. But tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? She's a brave one, that much is certain. She willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that could cost her her life. Her skill is undeniable. She stalked her prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Lily, however, is kind and generous soul. I am certain she has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at her side. Ish, Wily Uplander is a talented plansmaker, tricksy foe for a mighty rockman. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We five of the Company of Heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Craigs, Lily Lovecraft, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. The formalities out of the way. Let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers. Pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend. Lily Lovecraft, Titan's Bane. Lily Lovecraft, Titan's Bane! Speak with the bronze-skinned beauty. Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just... I am way too fucking close. That felt like a very awkward camera angle. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Take the feast. Seeing everyone again like this brings back such fond memories. I wonder if any of them would be interested in reforming the company. Greetings, Lily. I thought it fitting that I seek you out and offer my gratitude for all that you have accomplished. It has been too long since I last set foot outside Forgotten Springs. Passing the time with old friends and old wine. Aye, today's a good day indeed. Please conduct yourself with dignity whilst visiting Costa del Sol. If you behave inappropriately towards our guests, I may be forced to carry out punitive action. Don't worry. I'm not gonna be rude. Feels wonderful to be with the others again. I wish this day would never end. Shiko? I don't know how you say that. Shikoi? Shikoi? Maybe? Tasty, fresh treats are plentiful in belly of Rayfluck. Nom 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 nom. Pretty sure I have to talk to all of them individually anyway, but I wanted to talk to them before that. See if they had anything else to say. Tasting the exotic feat triggers a divine revelation. In that brief transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. Yep, I have to talk to the company. Thought so. When you face the Lord of Craigs, think not of Limsa Lominsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. Is it just repeated then if you talk to them? No, it's just what they said before. Okay, gotcha. Fish, Shikoi? 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 I don't know. The Uplander must be facing mighty Rockman with clever, fighty think. Abby Flock cannot be coming to rescue this time. Sir, you're awfully interested in these women over here. Ah, Lily, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landonell sends his regards. This person's clearly doing the same thing because she keeps showing up where I am. You are a veteran of countless battles, Lily. This is but one more. Trust in your experience, and you will prevail. You are blessed with a fortitude to rival the Earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. You are kind to indulge them, Lily. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. Make good on your promise, bitch. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lenosia. There you will meet with Raoul, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, you will remain in the hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in our method. Do I have... Yeah, Bronze Lake, I do have it. I think she's just behind me. Looks like she's talking to everybody. Whistle, whistle. Whistle, whistle. Whistle, whistle. I forget how we get up. It is up. Is it over here? Yeah. I knew the final spot is like up top. Hi, Raoul, or however you say your name. Greetings, lass. Might you be the one the captain said would come calling? Aye, I thought so. Pay attention now, cause I ain't explaining myself twice. Lord of Crags. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beast man, Ethereite, see? Ah, what's that look for? Not familiar with him. He speaks of an unamplified Ethereite, which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there's no fundamental difference between such Etherites and those which you have used on countless occasions, Lily. Ah, well if it ain't the Charlienne lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Gomorrah form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. Kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step, and the next thing you know, you got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around. And it was that has got us thinking. I mean, Ugamara mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around in a city that big would be a right pain in the ass if you didn't have an Ethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Even if there were Aetherite shards in the depths of Gomorrah, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the life stream. Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Charlian bloke help us, see? Delivered us right into Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlian scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Did he now? I knew that position was a Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the Aetherites in question happen to be... Ah, yes, but in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It is possible in theory, at least. Yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whether or not I am worth my salt. No, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the Aetherite? It ain't far, though there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not ye can't handle, mind. We... Okay. Those pants look ridiculous. See if she's worth her salt. See ya. Examine the Beastman Aetherite. And I got it before they saw me. So this is the Aetherite company of heroes used to gain access to Titan Sanctuary. It is as Papalimo speculated. In its present state, this Aetherite signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you will have to proceed without me, Lily. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the ethereal signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. Now, let us see if I am worth my salt. I've located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there. So stint not in your preparation. The naval, now accessible. Duty Finder and Duty Support. To the naval! Look, an overdweller. Yes, yes, an invader from above. She uses our ethereals against us. She has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespass, violated, defiled. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear her not. Her fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for the breaking of the covenant. You shall be the first to face judgment. Then Limsa and her oathbreakers. Liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. O great Father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you. Titan, we summon you. O great Father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you. Titan, we summon you. He has come, the Lord of Crags. Titan has come. Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? Thy vile kind covet ever the blessing of the land, and murdereth my children by the score, all in service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. Ifrit? I always said Ifrit, but I think they've been pronouncing it Ifrit? Something along those lines? Guide this overdweller. Thy myriad heresies shall not go unpunished. Upon thee shall I wreak a terrible vengeance. Come on, bitch. I almost always die on this guy when it's on hard mode, so hopefully I'm not gonna have trouble on the easy one. Shall grind thee beneath my heel. closer you are to the center, the more damage you take. Or like he'll fling you off the map or some shit, if I remember right. For that specific one, you always want to go to the edge, but not in the red zone. So that red zone is where the map gets like shrunk. I don't know if you noticed, but he actually took like the edge of the circle away. Titan's heart is shattered. Stars is destroyed. I fear we've only just begun. There we go. I was wondering when this was gonna happen. So he puts a stone around people, which is really bad if it's your healer. Or your tank for that matter. I believe he might de-aggro the tank, I don't know for sure. Maybe he doesn't de-aggro the tank, but either way the tank can't do anything when that happens, so same with the healer. So. Whenever you get put in the stone, only your teammates cannot get you out of it. I'm not sure the criteria of who he puts in the stone. The Lord of Craig's great father Titan has fallen. Another crystal. I didn't get the return time. Oh well. I was gonna consider doing that for the thumbnail, but I can still do it when I look at the video later. If I remember. Crimes of the Overdwellers shall never be forgiven, never be forgotten. No, no, never! It was your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our lands. Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace. Until our dying breaths we shall defy you, deny, decry, defy. Now these are the readings one would expect of an icon. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. You do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine. Ristitin? I don't know how to say this guy's name. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Why, if there be truth to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea given but a little while longer. Is that not so? It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. Fool. And now she has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far enough you have come. Your work is far from done. Not remain to mark his passing. Well, the Ascians are nothing if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magic at will. That they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. I have taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport to the Ethereite in Velma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? Sure. Onward! Another primal taken down. Whoop, pop, poo. Down it goes. Hello, Yustola. I am relieved to see you well. But come, let us discuss our next step. All good things. Though word will already have reached the Maelstrom Command, protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of mission success. The honor is rightfully yours, Lily. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Pop those in there real quick. So what level is that weapon? The 15, this is a 32. Better than we're currently sporting? Looks like it. Yeah. Might as well put it on. Do we get something better? Oh, whoops. Not what I meant to do. I meant to equip it. I forget I'm looking at the football thing, so that's why. Okay. That is Limsa, so let's go back. It's our commander, Limsa Lominsa. Literally our commander. Trying to think of what's next exactly. To see like a good stopping point. It is good to see you, Private Lovecraft. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit and now Tight. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the warriors alike less keenly, and there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. Suffice it to say, we are glad to have a Scion in our ranks. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Until next time, Private. Lily, this is Minfilia. Eustilla has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Eustilla emerged from Gamoria unscathed, while Tataru and the others seemed as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Hmm. Now let's go to the Waking Sands. I was thinking about stopping here. We'll do like a quest or two yet, and then we'll end. Just so we kind of start the next little section. Brighton Village, sure. Disquieted villager. Was that screaming I heard? I'm not sure I want to know. You hear that commotion just now? What in the seventh hell were they doing in there? Wrestling a Peist? You look like the adventurous type. Mind taking a quick look? Yeah, this is why I was considering stopping before we got here, but Arlean outfit. Man that should help us. Minfilia! That was the Clive dude, I believe. Nora! This one is glad. Walking one is safe.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heaven she is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further!
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring her forth, and you may yet know mercy.
Confound it! Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Scion. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
No!
Conditions of surrender. Denied.
Cease at once!
Is that true, Ranjay?
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough! We leave! Bring the prisoners.
Walking one Minfilia. Ask this one too. In case Walking One returned, this one was to say, at church in Eastern Thanalan, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Minfilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. We have one then. And one final. You pray for Nora. You did well. You did well, kind one. You must seek sanctuary. Which means Camp Drybone. You need to go to that church. Yeah, we're not gonna get deep into this. So that's why I was thinking about saving that for the next video, but again, this game has a lot in it, so when I first got to that was like heartbreaking. I was not expecting that. Is something troubling you, my child? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Curse my enemies, Father. Call down divine vengeance upon those who butchered my friends. The wild roses are dead, Father, and I know not what to do. The wild roses? I see. You may speak freely here. We're all friends of the Scions. How how could this have happened? You are certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans. Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well do I recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I would gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquise, would you come here for a moment? Yes, Father? If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquise. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marquise is a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experience took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marquise, I want you to look after Lily. Do you understand? Yes, Father. You can't take it with you. Excuse me, Lily. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me? However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a bull-point chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. Like I said, we'll do a couple more things, but yeah, we're not going to get into the main group of this stuff, so kind of cliffhanger-ish. Bull-point chisel, you say, and a pair of needle-nose pincers? Those things don't come cheap, you know. Here. That's balls. I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. But I think we got swindled a bit once he saw the money. Have you brought the tools I requested? Here you go. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, this sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how? How did I do it? These hands, my hands, they moved with a mind of their own, aptly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Lily. This was a mistake. Please give the horologe to Sister Alune. The man who once owned it is currently in her care. I think it is best that it be returned to him. Okay. Good evening to you, madam. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? I just have this thing that Marquise repaired. Never before have I seen such a queer device. Say that it measures the passing of time. Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I am given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Ricky said it belonged to the deceased? Oh dear, you don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But mayhap more importantly, how did Marquise manage to repair this device? I knew he had talent for the trade. This goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. I recognize you now, Lily. Allow me to express my deepest condolences to those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find closure. This is such a, like, kick in the face. They actually, like, and we're here to actually help the bodies of the people that we work with. They really bring it home. And there they are, the bodies have yet to be moved yet. Huh? You don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them. So off to the lich yard they go. But be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. It was the stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Goddamn Imperials. Spit. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks, and I sure as hell don't want to, no. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around before? You're a four? Or do you just have one of them faces? Ah, never mind. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard, out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I have a mind to leave the remainder to you. You might want to cover your nose while while you work. Some of these folks are starting to turn. It's sad because a couple of them, like, you've already talked to and you know them, so it's like sad. Or Nora. What happened to the big fella? Ah, forget it. Just bring the next batch, toss him in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. Fucking bitch. Well, ain't you a strong one? 4 in one trip? Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. But pow! For being disrespectful to the dead. They're my buddies. This person's having poses with the Rogadun there. I think this is the one that was in Minfilia's room, dead. We saw her as well. We saw most of these when we looked in there. Nora. That's really sad, if I remember right. Yeah, they have Cyan corpses, but then they have Nora's corpse separately. Like, they actually have her name in your inventory too. Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. Looking bitch. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the lich yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them that our work here is done. Across back over. We need to do here. I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so, you found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from the Vesper Bay arrived not long ago. We have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect, and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Although we can perform rites for most of the Scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. And once again, I have to carry Nora's body somewhere. This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? Nora? But this one does not understand. Monsieur, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace. But why? These ones have not requested for their aid. Nora, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So not only Nora, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Nora went to Thanaland at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Nora at the end. Tell this one that Nora was brave. Tell this one that Nora did not suffer. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Nora home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Nora's death be for naught. These ones will fight. I have an idea where we'll stop, which I think is at the start of the next quest. I think. go from there. Next time, I mean. We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence we interred the remaining scions in the lich yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please, take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Lily. It might be the end of the next quest, not the start. We'll see. I'm not imagining it, Lily. I know I'm being watched. This is different, sinister. It is as if I'm under observation. Feeling comes and goes, and I felt it when I last ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment. Yeah, I forgot about this. Same quest. We have the same enemy. When you're on the same quest, you actually can help each other, technically. That's why she could hit that enemy. If she wasn't on the quest with me, she wouldn't be able to hit the enemy that I had. Pretty sure you can't hit the enemy if you're not on the actual quest. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps have something of my past? Only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait. Father... Dude must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Heavens, forfend? That such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice any distinctive about his garb or possessions? He's a garland. This is a Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marquis was. Make haste to Camp Dryblood at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. This was the cutscene I was talking about. We'll end after it.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait, Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Who are you?
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity, so let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
They need my airship. They need me.
And with that, this is where we call this video. Because now we know our objective. We need to find his airship, and we need to beat the shit out of Garuda. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. before I continue the next recording session, I will go through my inventory and like put items away in retainers. I'll probably hire the other retainers. Do a few other things off screen, but nothing that's story related, nothing quest related that we've seen. So, just stuff you've already seen and don't need to see now, kind of thing. But yeah, anyway, see you in the next one.